Okay, yes, this is 12. Day 12. Wow. So, just going to keep continuing. So, what do we have for you today? Well, I was thinking and praying about this, and one of the things I use a lot, maybe it will be helpful for you, is a technique in a sense more of a way to surrender. It's usually what I do with it. And I find it amazing. When I do surrender, release, surrender, release, surrender, release, all those fathers, I really feel like it transfers over and it goes there. And it's Father's now. And Father is going to work it out. And I've seen amazing miracles around that. Yes, miracles. Things that cannot be explained yet happen. So that's my piece of wisdom. Short, small, yet very powerful. I will let you know. So let's go to that story. You know, the one we've been telling for the last couple of days. And, you know, being human along the way, of course, talking to you a little bit as we worked with the story. So I think she was left thinking about Jake. Grandmother said that Jake is one of the few that could help her. She trusts her grandmother. It's kind of the list that's going through her head, right about, wonder what this is going to be like. She mutters to herself. I need answers, require answers. Answers are an imperative. So, yeah, going to phone Jake. I don't know how it goes from here, but I do know, this I do know, that Grandma's always been good at seeing what I require. So maybe I require Jake. And so she digs out her phone, digs out the card, says a little prayer, oh God, may this be the answer I seek. It's another little of apology of I should have been around you a lot more than I have been. And then she dials. The phone rings a couple of times and Jake answers. With her name. That's a little bit interesting because he wouldn't know the number. She has it as unknown. It's not that way on purpose. So here we are again. And she goes, hi back. And she goes, I don't know how this works, but it requires some answers. He says with a voice that's so full of love and true affection for God. That's how it felt to her. It's that deep, that pure, that powerful. He said, it isn't an easy journey, but you will have the knowledge you seek. There's an old Anglican church, he said, um, isn't used as a church anymore. It's been sitting for a while. That's where I'm sitting right now. It's not empty. Bunch of people here. People you can trust. 'Cause I trust them. They're helping me, they're helping others, they're holding prayer meetings. This may become a church again. Wouldn't be with me leading it, but it's a safe place to come. And I'd like you to pray, and if you get the answer yes, then you can come and stay for a while. We have rooms set up. You can have your privacy. We even have Wi-Fi. May not be the best, but it is there. The only reason I offer this is that you need sanctuary and safety, and this is sanctuary and safety created by God. You decide this is the address, 110 Warren Street. Can't miss it. Older Anglican church, kind of looks a little run down. We're working on that. Chuckle. We're working on a lot of things. But we're here. Up to you. I'll be around all day. They said their goodbyes. They looked at the phone for a minute. Rest, she says, exasperated. What is rest? I haven't had rest for months, maybe years, more like months, I think. Rest, a sanctuary, a place to. Because I have nothing left. Doesn't matter. All that I have become doesn't matter anything if I cannot rest and if I cannot deal with whatever is going on with these things. So I will go to that church. Well, what used to be a church. I meet with that man. And see what happens. So after an interesting conversation with her driver and her security, who wasn't sure about all of this, she went anyway. He was right. The church was a little beat up. It still looked like a church. The door was open. That felt welcoming in an odd way. She exchanged glances with her security people who would be sitting up in that car, resting there, just in case they were required. They were good people. Went in, walked in about 5 feet. Couldn't believe the difference. It's like God was present there. Peace was present there. Lady that looked like sewing something was the one that caught her when everything just stopped. So exhausted, so tired. This lady was stronger than she looked. Might have been from the sewing. But as her eyes closed, and they were closing, there was nothing that she could do about it. The lady was helping her over to a room on one side that they had created. She opened the door and she said, be at rest. And she was. She flopped onto a very simple bed, but it felt incredible. Space was incredible. What was going to happen here, she didn't know, but she knew here she could rest. The room wasn't super soundproof. She could hear the people around. She heard Jake's voice saying, she's safe here. She has so much to learn. Let's leave it there. I was hoping to do this in 4. It might take 5, at least for part 1. But let's leave it there for now. Let's have a blessing. These blessings are amazing. Let God overflow you with joy. May God's favor and truth and justice follow you. May you know true peace. May you understand rest. May joy interweave every single space and every single moment. And let all that is required be available according to the will and wisdom of the one who created you, God. And according to your will and wisdom, if you decide to accept. Let's have a prayer. We come before you, Father, Spirit, Son, and we lift up these people that are listening. Some of them are ancient and tired in a way that they can't even explain. They're sitting listening to the story going, what is the answer? And you will give it to them. In the next 1 or 2 pieces, it will be complete. At least part 1. But I ask you to wrap around them, to flow over them, to show them who you really are. To touch them with your grace and your mercy. Let them know that you're there, that you're willing to listen, and that they can lean on you. They can accept this amazing gift and move into that space with you. We are in awe and reverence of what you are doing, what you continue to do. And so we say, thankful, grateful, gratitude, thankful, grateful, gratitude, thankful, grateful, gratitude, standing in awe and honor and respect, allowing the glory to flow. The Father, Spirit, Son. This is, and so this is. Amen. As I said before, rest. And when you rest, rest well. And when you wake, wake well. And know the path was lit by the one who created you. God. Blessings.